Greetings, I'm Tim of Govberg, and welcome to the world of Officine Panerai. Today, I'll be your guide to the usage, care, and maintenance of your Panerai Luminor 1950 left-handed 3-days in steel. This PAM 557 is a manually wound 3-day power reserve timepiece that is energized by first unlocking the crown device by raising its lever, and then turning the crown towards you in a clockwise direction. Now, after a point, the energy required to turn the crown, the physical force, will ramp up dramatically, and that's the sign that the watch is fully energized. After that point, do not continue to wind, as that will damage the movement. You'll know when you feel that distinct increase in force to stop winding. Now, the watch features two different crown modes in addition to winding. The first is an intermediate position between all the way in and all the way out, and that intermediate position activates a travel time function such that you can move the hour hand independently of the minutes hand. The minutes hand continues to advance. It does not affect the timing precision of the watch. This is a useful travel time or time zone jumpers refinement, again, in as much as it allows you to adjust the time forward or backwards with no hazard to the movement nor its timing precision. Finally, in its outermost position, the time can be set, the minute and the hour hand in sync. Now, it's important to note that this watch features a 3-day power reserve, and Panerai recommends that whenever you wind the watch, let it be an even interval between windings. Whether you wind the watch every day or every other day, it's best that you keep that schedule and wind the watch at the same time of day. This way, the relatively full and relatively depleted phases of the mainspring discharge will coincide with the same portions of that cycle, and the watch will keep the best time, relatively ebbing and flowing, running a little faster and a little slower as the mainspring discharges over an equal series of cycles. Now, it's important to note with respect to handling of the watch that there are 3 principal concerns. First is water, and it's important to note that regardless of the water resistance of a timepiece, a leather strap is never water resistant. Leather is a natural porous material, and it should never be exposed to moisture as it will rapidly degrade. Instead, put your watch on a Panerai textile or rubber strap created expressly for that purpose. Now, furthermore, this watch features 100-meter water resistance. That is rated by Panerai as sufficient for most aquatic activities short of professional diving, but you do need to help your watch avoid accidental drownings. When the locking lever is up, consider that a red flag. Always lock the lever before taking the watch into the water. Moreover, always keep the crown functions disused. Don't wind, don't set the watch when it's submerged or when there's water on the case, as this can bypass the seals and push water into the timepiece, causing catastrophic mechanical and cosmetic damage. With respect to magnetism, it's ubiquitous in modern life. In high-powered wiring looms in the home or office, the closures of wallets and purses and refrigerators. It's present in speakers and subwoofers as well as MRI equipment, and it will magnetize the metallic hairspring within the balance of your watch. This is the heart of your watch and the heart of its timekeeping precision. A magnetized watch will keep erratic time. It may run fast, it may run slow, but if you suspect your watch has become magnetized, take it to an authorized Panerai service center where specialized equipment is available to quickly and easily demagnetize the timepiece. Now, finally, with respect to shock and impact, there are 2 different considerations. This watch features a high-grade thermoplastic or plexiglass crystal. This is true to history, and you can see it's high and it is domed, and it's more susceptible to scratches and scuffs than a sapphire. So it's important to avoid direct or hard blows to the crystal to avoid scratches and scuffs. However, should they accumulate, for the most part they can be removed by an abrasive rubber at a Panerai service center, where a Panerai qualified artisan can remove most marks that don't have actual depth, that don't have texture. However, keep the watch secure from blows against hard surfaces just for safekeeping, for security, and for the aesthetic purpose of keeping the watch crystal clear. Now, with respect to actual mechanical blows, the movement itself can be disrupted minimally to erratic timekeeping, maximally to the point of damage, by concussive activities such as firearms marksmanship, baseball, tennis, golf, mountain biking, or dirt biking. So keep the watch disused during all of these activities. With respect to swapping straps, this watch features screws that retain the bars that hold the strap in place. These screws can be removed with Panerai strap replacement tools. And this should be done whenever the watch is placed in the water, as in any case you will want to swap out any leather strap for that purpose. Finally, periodically have the watch serviced exclusively at authorized Panerai service centers. The best time to do this is when the watch goes in for its annual water test as recommended by the factory. This will ensure, yes, that the watch is still water resistant in advance of the aquatic season, the beach vacations, and whatnot, but moreover, it'll also give Panerai service personnel a chance to test the hermeticity of the watch, the chronometric performance of the movement, and evaluate the cosmetic condition of the case. Now, should the watch require service exclusively with an authorized Panerai service center, as these agencies exclusively have the trained personnel, specialized equipment, and original Panerai replacement parts to maintain the value of your watch as both an investment and as an instrument. Finally, it's important to note that these agencies alone can back the work performed with a Panerai factory service warranty. Visit our website at govbergwatches.com and text, email, or call our experts who will be happy to walk you through every phase of the ownership experience of this or any Panerai model.